YouTube, today I've partnered with Mobalytics to showcase to you this amazing build. You guys, my audience, have always wanted to copy every single detail of a build so that you can also use it and enjoy it the way that I do. Thankfully, with Mobalytics, you can go on their website and you can find the full build there. I'm going to put the link in the description below so you can follow along as I showcase to you what I'm using today. Alright, let's do this live commentary build breakdown as we play. Let's get the simple stuff out of the way, which is obviously the grenade firebolt. I have Acre's dash for the movement. Ooh, a little tangle. What happened to his body? And then we have the artifact mods that give me 2 firebolts and also make the scorching grenades just more lethal, right? The other aspect that's really important for this build in order for it to work as effectively as possible is the one that increases the target radius on the firebolt. Make sure you have that on. Now, this is actually my first time using these firebolts, and what in the world? I have played against them a bunch. Don't worry, they've been annoying me in Trials of Osiris. If you're playing Solar Warlock, I can see why you would use it more than why you wouldn't, because it is so strong. Oh, get me out of here, please. Just burn them. As the fragments go, we want things to help us get more grenades, right? Make our grenades more lethal. Get me out of here, please. Getting chased. Something is going on here with the Titans. I don't know if they're just trying to punch the whole time. Oh, had to reload. I might die here. Let's rotate. Now, I have a fragment that I really like where I'm going to apply more scorch to targets. Alone, you probably won't be igniting too many players, but once you add another Warlock to the team utilizing the same combo, you can expect to create some ignitions. Now, the whole point of the scorching is to make players as weak as possible from a grenade that's pretty easy to, use to tag players. And also, get me out of here. In something like Trials of Osiris, it's so good to stop players from getting revives. Like, do not sleep on that capability. I'm gonna back up here quite a bit. We have a rift just in case. Let's spam a firebolt over there. I'm not sure if it's going to help. I might get challenged here pretty fast. Took one down, and I'm dead. That's fine. Right, so I have the fragment that is going to apply more scorch to targets, and then I also like the one where I combined it with the fragment where if I scorch targets, I'm going to get more rift energy. Now that one's a big one because, listen to this, if I scorch players, I get my rift back faster. I pop the rift, I'm also going to get my grenades back faster every time because I'm using bomber mods, of course. The lag. And then I have the Reaper mod, so if I get a kill afterwards, I'm going to have an Orb of Power spawn. Now, if I pick up the Orb of Power, that's where I activate the mods on my Gauntlet, which are Kickstart. And that one says if I throw a grenade, I just get more grenade energy back, and you get the whole idea, right? We're spamming a bunch of nades. We're trying to help the build grant me more fireballs to spam at people. We don't want to shoot guns right now. Sorry, teammate. Things get a little bit wild sometimes when the Titans start spamming their melee button. Now you get the idea behind the fragment where I get my rift back. I'm also going to combine that with my exotic, the stag. I feel like people kind of just forgot that this exotic was really good for support play. It keeps you alive, and when you're critically wounded, you get rift energy. So I'm going to have a bunch of those to spam. I'm going to help your teammate as much as I can. I don't know if I got the kill. I did, okay. Oh my god, what in the sticky nade? Anyways, another important fragment doesn't really correlate with ability spamming here with the grenades, but it's going to be really important to use. It's actually the one that grants us Radiant every time we tag a player with our Celestial Fire. Now, the reason why that matters is because, we want to be versatile kit. We want to make sure we're strong in all different types of engagements, and that free plus 10 damage increase. Come on. It's pretty effective. It helps you win duels a bunch of the time. It doesn't just stop there. We're going to be using the mod Impact Induction so that anytime that I hit a player with my Firebolt, that damage is actually going to help the cooldown of my Firebolts. Spam a grenade over there. We have another Firebolt. What's the play here, teammates? Let's throw another Firebolt. It's a little bit too chilly over here. Alright. We made an orb. Let's pick that up. And hopefully we can gain control of mid B to make a crispy comeback. So yeah, it's pretty wild. My first time using this, and I can already tell, like, it's not that difficult to enjoy spamming a bunch of grenades. Looks like we took care of that. Let's rotate back to B. I do have a well, but unfortunately I'm not in the right position to utilize this. Oh, a trade. I was volatile. That makes sense. Anyways, while we close out this match,
I've made a huge mistake.
no way I'm getting triple punched. Use my well. Defeat him. Yes. Yes. Man, what incredible luck I have sometimes when I use a super, dude. 3 players at the same time punching me. Makes me wonder where is the rest of my squad that I have half the team fighting me. I want to spam another grenade. Take him down. I kind of feel like I'm playing PvE here with the amount of abilities I'm spamming. Rift, grenade, rift, grenade, rift, grenade. Rift! Grenades! I'm frozen. I'm a popsicle. Let's take a look at the scoreboard before we talk some more. Alright. Crispy lobby balancing. Alright, here we go. Another Crucible match. This one is going to be on Eternity. Let's keep talking more about the build, but at the same time, I also wanted to open the conversation about the artifact. So, I think this is the first time we've had like so much variety in the artifact. Normally, the last column has like all the fun build crafting options. But this time, they're like in different types of columns as well, which I'm a pretty big fan of, to be honest. I've always wanted that change to the artifacts to make them more exciting. Yeah, we have more options for build crafting, but the problem is, like you see right now with Firebolts, there's going to be some mods that are just not balanced. And I have like a message to say, basically. Like, if we're going to be doing this, that's cool, but just make sure they're not like busted mods and we're quick to react before these things just completely break the game. Let's move forward and get that fire sprite. Nice teams. Couple radar pings on the left side. Uh-oh. I thought that was going to hit me. Let's keep moving around with our teammates. That was an interesting push. Spam a little nade here. There you have it. Did he just get a perfect nade throw? Wow. Now, when it comes to using firebolts, be careful. I know you have a bunch of them. You're going to be trigger happy and just spam them as much as possible. But I think really the best way to get the most out of them is, if you're going to use them, make sure you follow up immediately. You're going to push, make sure, you know, you get the cleanup as they're still burning, because, you know, it's going to take them a while to recover their health. Another one is, obviously, you have a player one-shot the firebolt is so top tier to get the final bit of damage to clean up an opponent that's either hiding behind a barricade or, you know, is sitting around a corner. Things like that to keep in mind. I don't have a rift yet. We're so close to another firebolt. And we're also really close to having a crispy wall of radiance that we can slap onto a zone. They're so forgiving to use with that aspect. They have so much range. Anyways, back to the whole like idea of the artifacts. Let me know what you think. Like, are you fond of that? Like, this season has been pretty exciting with volatile flow, having like heavy ammo from void weapons, the solar fire bolts, and then on top of that, you know, we have the strand mods, which, you know, it's so awesome, bro. There's like many ways to play, not just one. Because typically, I would say like the artifact column kind of just focuses on one element at a time. Like, it's like, okay, this season we're doing stasis. Okay, this season we're doing void. This season had like 3 different things, which I'm all about. Let's see if he pushes me. I mean, I have a rift. Oh, wow, he actually did push me. I was locked in animation. Oh, firebolt out. I think that might actually clean him up. Ooh, unfortunate for you. Trying to get me with another throwing knife, huh? That extra resistance you get on a little stag, it's so nice because it helps you with survivability. If you play Warlock, you know when you sit on a rift, you're just a freaking grenade magnet, dude. People love to throw nades at you. Oh, crispy sunshot. Also, the sunshot is more of a for fun option here, okay? You don't feel like it's required to use. It's just very enjoyable to get the booms and applying scorch from the explosions, because it very much falls in line with the fantasy that we're going for here. What is going on over here? Little firebolt. Yeah, any bit of damage you can get on the player is such a huge advantage for you. Like, we have so many of them. That means almost any fight we want to get into, like, we can go in winning with firebolts. Oh, that guy's gonna kill me. I just barely lost the rift. No, the flinch. I think if I'm playing a really close range map like Endlessville, I will highly consider spamming firebolts because I can see why I was having such a trouble going up against them. There's so many of them. Pretty difficult to avoid as well. And they can have 3 zones. It doesn't matter anymore. We have won this game. Firebolt! Keep in mind, these guys do have weapons of light. I always try my best to keep that in mind when a bubble goes down. All the players have a bonus damage. They're walking around with the ability to just completely destroy your health in a couple shots. That's one. Perfect. Alright, well that's pretty much it for me, man. Firebolts, they're pretty wild, but don't worry. Once the season is over, we don't have to worry about them anymore. GG's, hope you like the drip. Come on, best dress, yeah? Another one? Best dress? Come on. It only oh, best, oh! Let's go! Thank you for watching. See you later.